Welcome back to Chapter 10. We're starting off with some excitement inside of the library. Let's see if this horrible librarian has anything to offer.
Yes?
Could you recommend another good book?
Go get me a book, slut.
There!
Thank you. No ticket?
You have nothing.
No.
This book is entitled Way Below Your League, a look at sentient aquatic life. Browsing
It's
through
about
it, you
aquatic
notice an
life. How
interesting excerpt.
convenient. Oh my god. Way below your league, a look at sentient aquatic life. Wish to explore the sea? Good luck. Even the most accomplished swimmers cannot swim very far before they tire or pulled underwater by the currents. Even with a ship, it is difficult to properly explore beneath the surface without some means of breathing underwater. Truly, only the merpeople have ever been able to known to offer aid in this regard. Though the relationship between land dwellers and their marine counterparts has been somewhat strained over the years, it is said that the merpeople, in particular their leader King Neptune, can appraise an individual quite accurately. In fact, they seem to possess a natural ability to sense whether a person intends hostility toward them or not. Fortunately for the would-be adventurer to their underwater kingdom, they are peaceful people, not prone to unwarranted acts of violence. The merpeople's nature is sharp in contrast to that of their neighbors, the Sharkies, who live in seclusion in the deeper, darker waters of the ocean. Little is known about them except that they are fearsome to behold and do not take kindly to visitors. They are rumored to be excessively xenophobic and hence avoid contact with them at all costs. It can only be assumed that trespassers into their territory will be dealt with swiftly and harshly. Thanks.
You have nothing.
Okie dokie. Now that we know about that, let's wander outside. Did we get... Yeah, let's trade this guy. I want that seed cone.
If I were...
I
fear that I did not bring it.
curious.
Good point.
Oh. I think the shop over here is finally open.
The door is locked. A sign next to it reads, Open
Blast.
the sun's position in the sky.
And it's stuck a little bit here. Look what I got.
The paper is...
Wow. Oh, perhaps I'll offer the man a pearl. Yes, that's what I'll do.
You have no reason to...
Damn it. Doesn't want it. Can I speak to him?
Might you trade the shell cone for something?
Ah,
The merchant ponders over this for a moment.
Of value, many things are. Of fancy, only one I have.
And that is...
Pearls.
pearls, huh? Just so happens I have. You can have it. For your
Would you be
stupid
interested
shell
in this pearl?
Indeed, I would. In return, the shell I present to you. May you be always groomed well.
The merchant grabs the pearl and tosses the shell cone to you. Then he saunters off. History will decide how greatly you were just
Oh,
swindled.
I am
Oh,
quite
what a
positive I
beauty.
was swindled.
This will be worth a fortune back home.
What? For some reason, that mermaid, according to that book, is into combs. Just like Ariel. Let's go visit her again. Perhaps a quick save? Good call, folks. Wandering out of town. Actually kind of nervous. Just odd. Not usually this nervous, just meandering towards her. I hope she wants this shell comb. I mean, she lives underwater. I can only assume she has plenty, but I don't know. If I learned anything from Disney. Mermaids are notoriously retarded. Or from Pirates of the Caribbean, viciously evil. There she is. Let's see what she thinks of the comb. What do you think of that? Nice slut?
You hold out the shell comb in your hand. Clear recognition shines from the mermaid's delicate features. She hesitates a moment, then cautiously extends her arm, hands open expectantly.
Ooh, she wants it. She wants it bad. Don't wander out there, she might get ya.
You gently place the shell comb in her palm. The mermaid examines it and smiles. She removes an opal necklace from around her neck and hands it to you. After a moment of admiring her once lost possession, she looks at you with anticipation.
She's giving me a necklace.
You
Thank you,
attempt to
bitch.
charade the act of going underwater to the mermaid. She regards you with a look of puzzlement. Just when the whole demonstration becomes too embarrassing to continue, she suddenly dives into the sea and swims right up to you.
What's she gonna do? She better not. She better not take me down. Oh, she's just making out with me. It's okay. Oh no, she's going
After
downhill.
giving you a rather intense kiss, the mermaid dives under the water again. You wonder where she has disappeared to. Then suddenly, you feel a pulling at your legs.
I think she's bringing me under.
The mermaid holds on to you, keeping you from resurfacing. You struggle instinctively while trying to hold your breath, but she will not let go.
I'm gonna
You
die,
know you're
bitch.
going to black out soon.
I'm stuck under here.
Wait a minute. You're still breathing.
Whoa.
How can this be? Could it have been the mermaid's kiss? Speaking of which, where has she gone to this time?
She took off. Oh, she's bringing me a horse. A little underwater Yoshi. Am I supposed to mount it? I'll try. Seems risky. Mounting it is.
Well, this is a new experience. The seahorse willingly allows you to climb upon its back. You slide into the little saddle and take up the reins in your hands. You just hope this creature knows where it is taking you.
Or whatever. I'd be fine with this anyways. I actually completely forgot why I'm even here. I'm riding a goddamn seahorse.
After a time of traveling through ever-deepening water, you arrive at a massive stone archway. Passing through it, you notice it is covered with many different intricate symbols, none of which you recognize. Mer writing, perhaps? As you emerge on the other side of the arch, a grand sight greets your eyes.
I like that he's never heard of these people, yet he makes up mer rating right off the bat.
You have entered an aquatic throne room. As one would expect, such a place has a throne of sorts, but what you see seated in it takes your breath away, if that still applies. It is unmistakably the ruler of the Mer people, the king of this watery world, known by many names. Neptune is the one by which he is best
That's
known to
Dr.
your kind.
Neptune. phone him up. Oh. Should I speak to him? I suppose.
You bow before the king. He returns the gesture with a lowering of his own head. You open your mouth to speak, but only a bubble emerges. It begins floating up to the surface. You watch as your air bubble divides in two. Incredibly, each half maintains its semi-spherical shape. You take the half bubbles in your hands and position them respectively near your mouth and ear. A deep, elegant voice instantly booms from them.
You are welcome here, human.
Thank you. I am King Graham of Daventry.
Your courtesy depicts your stature. What is it you seek?
I am courteous.
You explain that you are seeking the 3 gems of nature, and that you believe...
I do have that which you are seeking, and know of the Door of
Sorry about
Destiny. It is very old. Its origin is known to but a few. What I possess was known to the ancients as the Birth Gem.
Oh, it's one of
In the
them
realm
gems
of
I
the
need.
Mer people, it is called the Water Gem.
Sure, whatever
For
you want
without
to call it.
water, life cannot begin.
Might I have this gem, Your Majesty?
I shall
have it.
let you have the gem. But first I must ask you to earn it by way of performing a
Of course.
service for me.
You are about to say anything, but then remember what you heard the last time you said that word to the stone door.
Yeah, I'm not
Instead,
sucking
you
another
just nod
king's
and
dick
allow Neptune to continue.
for a
My
birthstone.
trident, the symbol of my power and the strength of my people, has been stolen.
A faint mumbling can be heard through the ear half of your bubble. This event is obviously of concern to those in attendance.
It is believed that one of our allies and neighbors have taken advantage of the Mer people's kindness, and that their own king now has possession of the trident.
He's probably talking about the
If you
shark
can
dicks.
reclaim it in the name of the Mer people, I will grant you ownership of the Water Gem. Will you do this, King Graham?
I guess.
The murmuring has stopped. All are awaiting your response.
I would be honored to reclaim your trident, Your Majesty.
My sentries will escort you to the border between our 2 kingdoms. You may continue to use that steed to hasten your journey. It is my best.
Thank you.
My sincerest hopes that you
Still
do not
slow.
fall victim to the Sharkies.
As you prepare yourself
Fuck
for
the
this
Sharkies.
inquest, a sudden pang of apprehension seizes you. Did the king just say Sharkies, as in sharks?
Really, that shocks you after all of this? Mermen with spears. Do a quick save. And okay.
Your Majesty, is there anything you can tell me about the Sharkies?
They are large, fierce, and carnivorous.
Aren't we all?
Anything else?
They are always hungry.
Anything that might be of benefit?
Like something to help you live longer?
Right?
I do recall that they have poorer vision than we Mer people do, as they dwell in the darker waters.
So I might have a chance were I to encounter one.
You can always hope.
That was not inspiring.
Not even a little. Okay, thanks, dude. I'm leaving. No? Can I go? Thank you. Good talk.
As you depart the underwater kingdom, you see 2 guards waiting to escort you to the Sharkies realm.
Oh, thank goodness. They're obviously not gonna help me, but they're gonna escort me. Fantastic. That's a nice place.
The sentries swiftly guide you along the bottom of the seabed, descending into much darker, colder water. After keeping pace with them for what seems like an eternity, you notice a forebodingly dark area looming closer and closer.
An eternity? How big of a fight this be? How
You
far
have
away they
arrived at the
live?
border of the Sharkies kingdom. This is as far as the sentries will take you. One of the guards salutes you, then they both head back to the safety of their own waters. You're on your own from here, Graham.
Well, as long as one of them saluted me.
Those guards were sure in a big hurry to get out of here.
Okay. So... well, let's do this. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna call it Amda Dusty, and I'm going to end this video for now. See you soon.